Hi, welcome to Hayes Podcast. I am your host, Queenie Rich. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode. Inhale confidence, exhale doubt. Easy said than done. Trust me when I say that. Growing up, beginning of my teenage years, my confidence level was really low. I never had that confidence to get up on stage to perform, ask questions, or voice out my opinion from the fear that maybe others would not agree with me or they would think I was asking or saying something stupid because I thought that my opinion did not matter. I feared at false assumption that people might have, and now I regret giving into those fears and missing out my teenage activities that were fun and memorable. So, how I felt and my low self esteem affected my ability from things I knew I could do well. I had a talent for it, but I doubted myself that I could not do it. So I never tried giving an attempt to it. I look at others and I admire their confidence, but what I did not realize was that I started comparing myself to others. And living in a generation where social media is a part of your life, I had began to believe that I had to look a certain way, behave a certain manner. But what I was really doing was trying to live someone else's life, which is not the reality. You see, no one can be the best you except you. And the more I learned to be the best version of me, the more I started to feel relaxed and give myself that breathing space. And I started seeing people who loved me, accepted me just the way I am instead of me being someone else. And I learned to be grateful for those people to be in my life. So if you are the kind of person who gets easily affected by social media, you can just stop subscribing to those contents. I think Instagram has this feature where you mute posts, so you do that. You don't see what they upload in their account, switch off notifications that are not healthy for you and only causing doubt in your head. And trust me, when you do that, you're not missing out on anything. I started to know myself and accept who I am just the way I am. Accept yourself just the way you are. So I started visualizing myself being confident, brave, and attractive. Once you train yourself to believe that you are confident, it reflects on you and you feel confident. And you will be least bothered by the things that does not contribute to your positive growth. When you are confident, you become comfortable in your own skin. Hence, you are confident in whatever manner you present yourself. You are comfortable when you speak to other people, and you have a great understanding on your ability and strength. You learn to say no. You learn to draw boundaries that benefit you in a positive way as well as your mental health. Now I say no whenever I feel I am not comfortable with something or I cannot accept things. Even though everyone is doing it, I still say no. Another thing I learned the hard way was to talk back to my inner critique. See, more than blocking and avoiding people and things from social media that brings down your confidence, it's always your inner voice and subconscious that's making you doubt, judge, and critique you more than anything or anyone. And you need to shut that voice and say, get lost, I am going to do it and I can do it. You need to differentiate that voice and show some confidence and compassion to yourself. Never take any actions from your inner critique. It never says anything that's good or meant to be positive to you. Hence, self-confidence is a skill that needs to be developed. Practice it a lot and you will improve it, just like any other skill you improve by practicing it. And I know it might sound silly, but you need practice to develop your confidence every day. For instance, challenge yourself every day on trying something new. Complete your pending work or assignments. Do random acts of kindness. Train yourself to create ways to a peaceful thought to calm you. So you can listen to songs, read a book, or take a good, quiet, long walk if you're allowed. And never forget your face mask because you need to stay safe. Now, once you improve your confidence, you would not fear to take up challenges and most importantly, taking responsibilities. You become responsible of your own work, even mistakes that you make, with the concept that you will learn from it and that it will not bring you down. Your confidence always comes from learning to be okay with social discomfort. I was a socially anxious person. I would get so self-conscious and nervous in social gatherings. I had an extreme fear of being watched or judged by others, especially people who did not know me. Then there was this fear of embarrassing myself, and mostly I was anxious from the thought that people would see me, that I was nervous. And whenever I thought of making small talks, which I dreaded the most, I would stop myself from doing so because I was sure that I would make a fool of myself. Disclaimer: I am no expert when it comes to social anxiety or the overall issue on mental health. So if you are going through personal health problems, get in touch with experts or your parents or adults who really trust and get the help you need. I fought against my social anxiety by keeping myself constantly in social situations instead of avoiding them, and keep reminding myself that my fears were irrational and unreasonable. And slowly I began to feel calmer and more confident in social situations. And if you have someone you know or a friend who is socially anxious, help them by giving them space and making them feel safe and comfortable in social gatherings. And try to understand them. And yes, give them their space. And when they are ready, they will approach you. Build your confidence by constantly educating yourself as well. The more you learn, the better understanding you have about your surroundings, about people, and always keep learning to know about yourself. Increase your confidence with your growth and knowledge. There have been several articles I have read where they talk about alter ego. Creating an alter ego now, it does not mean it's for everyone, but it can come in handy sometimes. It's like a fail-safe button. So if all else fail, your alter ego can do the things you are too nervous and scared to do. Please don't be mistaken by defining alter ego to any type of personality disorder, because it's not. An alter ego is a conscious choice that you create to help you alternate that low confidence that you have and help you with that certain task you find difficult doing it. Your alter ego then behaves like your best friend and advise you to be brave and confident. Creating relationships and communicating with caring adults is something I would advise that would help you learn in an ethical way and help you grow your confidence in a safe environment. One sign that I can say you are confident is asking for help and support. No one can do it alone. You don't have to struggle on something for really long on your own. Asking for help is being confident, and whatever you are going through makes it easier when you share it with someone. And I am blessed having my sisters in my life where they constantly support me and giving me advice when I need it. And I know you are blessed with people you love very much too, whether they are your siblings, your parents, colleagues, or even your teachers. I know I've said this once, but I will say it again. Embrace and accept all of you. I really mean it. All of you. All imperfections and vulnerabilities. It took me almost all of my teenage years to really understand the meaning of loving all of myself. And I don't want anyone to really have self-doubt, especially when it comes to loving yourself and loving your body. I love the color of my hair, my eyes, love my crooked teeth, the scars that I still have since I was a kid. And above all, I am thankful that my body is in good health. Someone somewhere right now is going through a lot of medication to be in good health, and you don't even have to go through the pain of taking bad tasting medicine. So stop pushing your body and going through something that's not healthy for your body just to look or fit in a certain criteria that you don't need to. And your body will let you know once it's not in good health. So listen to it. One of the most painful and common things that girls and boys have, that is acne, and I have seen this, how they let that control them. See, acne should not stop you from doing what you want to do. And I know it's work in progress, but take your time. If you're going through medication or a skincare regime, give time for your skin to heal. And if it does not work, your skin will let you know. So consult a skincare medical expert, and not just acne, but any related skin problem. Don't let it change you and the things you want to do. And most importantly, there is someone out there who respect and love you beyond your skincare problem and admire you for your personality and how you are. There's something most people take for granted, and they have heard this like a million times. But the moment you seriously take to embrace and love yourself, you will be confident and ready to achieve any goal you set forth. And I cannot stress this more, but stop comparing yourself with others. Just don't compare yourself with anyone. I have to admit, there's something I am still working on, and that is taking compliments graciously. If someone gives me a compliment of something I'm wearing or anything, in fact, trust me, I don't say thank you. Instead, I reply them by pointing out what's wrong with it. I say, oh, this old shirt, it's been for years. Oh, I could have done my work a lot more better. I messed up a few times. So I am trying to practice that I don't get into a compliment battle, not to question the compliment giver, and mostly denying it. Are you sure you like my shirt? But instead, I could say thank you and be grateful for it. And honestly, I am. And I am humbled by it. And acknowledging the giver for giving me that beautiful compliment is part of me trying to grow my confidence. Also, you build your confidence by complimenting people, celebrating their achievements, supporting them. When you appreciate someone, you create an environment of positivity and love for yourself. Say daily positive affirmations in the morning. It might sound silly, but it helps. Look in the mirror and say positive and encouraging things to yourself. Or at times when you're feeling really low, remind yourself of your strength, awesomeness, and especially your worthiness. Surround yourself with supportive friends who treat you the way you want to be treated. And always avoid negative people. And remember those times when you would encourage and push your friends to get up on stage to sing. You need to get the same push well when you feel like giving up. So before I end this talk, I want you guys to know that you are funny, you're beautiful, you are intelligent, your thoughts matter, and you don't need to put pressure on yourself so much, and you can take a break. When you do it, it does not mean you have failed. And keep reminding yourself this. Just because you took a little longer than others to finish anything does not mean you have failed. Instead, you're giving time yourself to grow and properly learn it. So thank you for joining me this week on Hayes Podcast. Please subscribe, share and like, and be sure to tune in next week for the next episode. Be kind, stay confident always, and stay safe.